It seems that dreams carry premonitions, making the issue of dreams even more complex. If dreams truly have predictive power, then there is a truly compelling reason to study influences beyond the dreamer's own mind. A serious and well-educated British pilot and aeronautical engineer, Sir Dawn, claimed to have dreamt many premonitions. During wartime, Dawn and his comrades were stationed in South Africa. One night he had a remarkably vivid and realistic dream. He later wrote about it in a best-selling book. Dawn saw himself standing on a mountain, watching a volcano about to erupt. Steam rose all around, a truly terrifying sight. Then he saw himself standing on an island, begging French officials there to send boats to rescue about 400 people in distress. As he pleaded, he woke up. Sometime later, the latest issue of a British newspaper brought to his barracks reported a major accident whose circumstances resembled his dream. The Daily Telegraph had a large headline: "Volcano erupts on Martinique Island." The article reported that fire erupted in the French West Indies, and about 40,000 people unfortunately perished. The number of victims was 10 times what Dawn had dreamt. The survivors, of course, were transported by boat. It seemed that everyone who read Dawn's work knew that the information he provided was specific and reliable. In his work, he also presented several similar events. One night, he suddenly saw 3 Englishmen who said they had come from the southern tip of Africa. The next morning, he read in the Daily Telegraph about a British expeditionary force traveling from Bon Espero to Egypt. He had no prior knowledge of this news. In a dream before dawn, he again saw a train derailed under Vopfer Bridge in Scotland, plunging onto the roadside. This dream came true several months later. At that time, a train called the Scotsman derailed and crashed. The accident site was only 15 kilometers from Vopfer Bridge. Dawn considered the critics' opinions. They argued that he had seen the news in the newspaper and then imagined the events he dreamt. Dawn then began to doubt himself, wondering if he had learned of the event through psychic connection with the Daily Telegraph journalist. Finally, he concluded that even if these factors truly existed, dreams still had a predictive function. He believed that he only needed to train himself to remember his dreams clearly and record them. He then conducted a series of experiments to prove this point. However, the experimental results were not convincing enough.